Why are the rates of maternal death and stillbirth so bad in this country?
It's largely unknown, but what we do know is that obesity is a major factor. You know, we're dealing with an obese America. We're dealing with larger obesity rates in pregnancies, and obese patients don't tend to do as well. They develop preeclampsia of pregnancy, high blood pressure late. They're more prone to develop diabetes, more prone to have big babies, and more prone to have stillbirth. And I think that we have to address the root causes of potential stillbirth, and this involves better nutrition, exercise, less processed food, less sugars, more water, and I think that's one element. Another element, I believe, is stress. People are experiencing a lot of stress today, and that stress is, you're not able to calculate what that means in terms of the survivability of babies.
You know, I hear what Dr. Lockwood is saying, because if you're having a high-risk pregnancy just because maybe you're obese as the mother and that's high risk for the baby, maybe it does make sense for the baby to come out a week early. It's at least worth considering. And I thought I was coming into this conversation 100% let nature take its course, but now
Is age a factor too here in the United States?
New moms are older.
I'm sure in this country, new moms are much older.
Chronic
new moms
are
working. They, given the choice to schedule an elective C-section, that they know when it's going to happen vis-a-vis their schedules, it's enticing.
But let's talk about what we're taking away, okay? Labor is a spontaneous event. When a woman ruptures her membranes, there are several changes, physiological changes that happen in the body. Catecholamines are released from the adrenal gland, norepinephrine, epinephrine, dopamine. We have neurotransmitters released from the brain, and we have hormones released from the body that create anticipation and excitement. This is human nature. So when we induce labor, we're actually taking away feeling, emotion, and that turns us all into robots. We don't want a robotic society. We want to preserve what's human about all of us.
Now, and may I ask, during your study, how long did these inductions take? Was there a longer time until delivery once the patient was admitted to the hospital?
So, yeah, I mean, the downside of this approach is that you have to bring the patient into the hospital earlier, and there's a period of cervical ripening that has to occur. That has to be weighed against the longer hospitalization if you have a C-section rate that's twice as high. And so that has to be taken into consideration as well. But yes, that's a downside. The patient will be in the hospital a little bit longer. Well,
I applaud your profession for looking at ways to decrease the stillbirth rate, increase the health of mothers, decrease the rate of maternal deaths, because this is alarming to us non-obstetricians. And I think it gets back to, it's an individual choice. You've got to be informed, make an informed choice with your obstetrician. Dr. Lockwood, thank you very much for sharing your study with us. And Dr. Clayton, certainly appreciate your perspective as well as Dr. Nita's.